Hey everybody, it's Chris, back with another Blue Collar Cicerone beer review. Been gone for a while, I apologize for that. Had to change my living situation. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but had something of a family emergency in Las Vegas, and well, I've had to come down here to take care of my mom, and so it looks like Blue Collar Cicerone's going to be coming from Sin City for a while. So today I'm doing a review on September 28th because it is National Beer Drinking Day. And I'm going to be doing a review of the Summer Ale from Uinta, I believe is how you pronounce it, brewing out of Utah. Uh, Now, I have had their Black Sheep Black Lager before, and I have to, I think if I recall, I said in the review that I didn't find a whole lot of flavor to it. I think that was the most negative thing I had to say about it. And otherwise, I thought it was okay. It just didn't, it wasn't exactly wowing me with the flavor. Um, this is a 12-ounce can. Those of you who watch regularly know that I'm a big fan of cans, and I'm a big fan of this can because I paid $1.69 for it. Can't remember where, but the label that fell off of it said $1.69, so always like a good deal. So without further ado, I'm going to pour this into my UNLV. There we go. Running Rebel pint glass. Like as I said before, one day I am going to get the camera right on this thing. So let's give this a good pour. I'm smelling like wet grass smell. Um, it smells almost like a Pilsner, is what I would say it smells like. I made a Pilsner a couple summers ago using some Kolsch hops, and I have to say that this definitely reminds me of the smell. It's just the slightest bit of citrus, just the slightest bit, but mostly a lot of earthy, well, like grass, not fresh cut grass, but like grass after the fresh cut grass after it's sat in the trash bags for a couple of days. That smell, not a bad smell. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was, smelled like old grass or something. Just has a grassy smell. Not quite hay. Pour the rest of this in. And as you can see, we've got a nice, thick, foamy, creamy head. Very resilient. Foam mustache. Has a strong mouth feel. Not, well, not actually, I'm sorry. I would say it actually has a low medium mouth feel. Now this has come from this was made with organic hops and barley, and it has. Let's see if I can find an ABV on here. No, not having a whole lot of luck finding the ABV. It says keep cold, so this is definitely a beer you would want to keep in your fridge. I did let this warm up just a bit because I like to let beers warm up just the slightest bit when they first come out of the fridge. So this one did warm up. Um, I gotta be honest with you. This beer reminds me a lot of Budweiser. It really does. Um, and I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. And you all know how I feel about corporate beers. I'm always going to try to drink local, and I don't want my first review of Volume 2 here in Sin City to be a negative one. And it seems like maybe I'm being too harsh on Wheatta, but once again, I can't say that I'm overwhelmed with flavor. Tastes an awful lot like a Budweiser. Does have a very clean flavor to it, and no, I could never fault Budweiser for tasting dirty. It does have a clean flavor to it, like Budweiser, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that I'm particularly impressed with this beer. It slight bit of cloudiness, pretty decent carbonation. You saw that head was nice and strong, but um, I don't like to give negative reviews. I really don't, and so I'm not going to give a negative review this time. I'm going to say that if you are the kind of person who has been drinking Budweiser and maybe you're willing to make sort of a sideways lateral move to craft beers, um, the Summer Ale from Uinta Brewing, excuse me, whew, out of Utah, that's definitely a beer for you. It's a good transition from Budweiser to craft beer. All right. Well, you know what? I'm still I'm still not off of Uinta, even though I've not been impressed with the two beers that I've had from them. I'm going to do another one. And if anybody out there is familiar with Uinta Brewing, and I'm sure a lot of people are, I've seen them in a lot of places, and you think that there's one of their beers that I definitely need to check out, please leave a message in the comments and say, hey, you haven't tried out this one, and this is the beer you need to try from them. So this is Chris signing off, and happy drinking, cheap drinking. Cheers.